us all the Nazi paraphernalia, you know. All right, what the fuck, guys? Come on with this. I've never had this many issues with it. Am I running a bunch of shit in the background? I'm literally not, though. Like,
Are we back live again?
I think we might. How could we be live again? Are you kidding me? What is? It lagged so hard that it kicked us back into live again. I'm not sure I can permanently end this stream, is what I'm saying. It's.
That means you got to keep going.
I need a young priest and an old priest. The power of Christ compels you. Yeah, fuck it. We're doing it live. You guys are just going to have to sit through this. So, I mean, assuming it doesn't then...
Hopefully the fans will know who's who.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I am about 100% sure it is only people that are familiar with the show that are still sitting through this bullshit at this point, because I certainly wouldn't be. If I was just tuning in right now, I'd be like, well, this was their one shot. Are you going to let me... Oh, shit, it let me move. You saw that. I clicked, and then I dragged, and I let go, and then 20 seconds later, it moved Coratunis into the right slot. All right, now you're going to let me grab... Oh, all right, here we go. So I grab it, I've scooted it over, and then I let go. Here we go. Hands off. Hands off. Hands off. Are you going to do it? Are you going to actually do it? Oh, shit, look at the delay there. That was like a full 10 seconds. That's like a fucking record. Oh my god, another hype train. Toot toot. All right, here we go. Finally, Bill Harper.
Level 1 completed.
For the win. 3 subs, 500 bits. That's awesome, guys. Thank you.
I just need a little bit.
I know. Just a scooch wife clicked you to select you, and I have to wait 10 seconds there. And here we go. Here we go. We're gonna grab him. We've scooched. We've let go. Hands in the air. Hands in the air. Oh, like you just don't care. Look at that. I'm like a time cop. I have to anticipate the future, and now will you deselect him so I can, like, actually...
Nice.
Yeah, there we go, there we go. All right, now we're going to move this over to the side here.
I won't even mention how our Benny window is all jacked up, but, you know,
just shut the fuck up, Lucius. They're going to have to deal with that, because that is just a map issue is all that is, fortunately. That's just see, boom. Ta-da! All right! Sweet mother of God.
Wow.
Pirate King, Will Thompson, this is 50 Fathoms. Holy shit, it has been 2 weeks, and there are so many children running about, just, it's been 2 weeks since we were last here. There aren't any children in Charybdis. Boy, there were some issues, though. There was a touch of assassination of one Haluin by Coratunis in the arena. There was a bit of self-poisoning that led to a protracted bout with Indominus, the Grail Gladiator, in which Jonas Porter, got enfeeble-legged and is now wearing the tusk of said Grail, who broke it off of his face and then disemboweled himself to give him an amulet of unknown usage. Briefly explained to something he's expected to take back to Arft to claim himself as the victor there. But it looks like Brigand's K has been returned to Azzy's K. There's still a thing or two kicking about Dugan, the guard. We haven't sorted this and that, but you have returned order enough that certainly you can sail. You know, you've been provisioned, you've left the dock, and you're headed now, under the advice of Fenflamir, to the wilds of Torath Ka. Not just the wilds of Torath Ka, but specifically the lost settlement of Victoria. That is reputed to be run by one Angus McBryde. Everybody from Earth after 1806. Give me a common knowledge roll. Bill Harper. Angus McBryde is a name that you recall because he's in all kinds of paperback, stories of Pope adventure, You know, he went to the mines of Solomon. He got a big ass. He's like Alan Quatermain, right? Is the equivalent there. He's a renowned explorer whose exploits have leapt into legend, and apparently his disappearance in 1806 wasn't him disappearing into the jungles or whatnot, but actually finding himself in Charybdis, because this is where he now appears to be. But Fenflamir, the elderly Earth Mage, has informed you that Angus has the key to something that'll help you to get the Tress of the Red. Holy hell, Mike Skibba. It's very loud.
I apologize.
Excellent. All right.
Trying to keep it muted.
Train of thoughts all over the place. Now we have Skibba running on a separate system tonight because his Discord wouldn't work, and then all the cameras crashed. It was a nightmare to bring this to you. And I had this rhythm established, right? I was ready to go, and then everything fell apart, and my rhythm's all fucked. So it's gonna take a minute tonight, folks. I apologize. But sailing now off to Victoria, a colony that was established with the expressed purpose of getting a safe hold to get a lumber colony going in the wilds of Torothka, as it is one of the last vestiges of untapped wood resources in all of Charybdis, despite the amount of greenery displayed on the map. But he was supposed to sail there with 3 ships and then send 2 ships back some 6 to 8 months ago. 2 ships never came back. Baltimus was curious about it, so they sent Fenflamir, who ran into some issues. Found himself more or less stranded in Brigand's Cay until you guys came along. And now you're helping him complete his mission, which will help you complete your mission. Aww. But with that, I believe the Kraken Cutter is pulling away. Please describe its livery. What color are your sails? What with the flags are you flying? What are you, It's Kraken.
Our sails are canvas white, and our flag is the flag of the Kraken Empire, or the Kraken, whatever governmental system we use.
Very fantasy. Canvas white, very unadorned. A simple vessel, is it? Is it a gilt refinery? Is it, Have you customized your cutter in any way to reflect your Krakenuity?
Krakatoan ingenuity.
Your Krakenuity. You can barely hear Cortunus. Thank you. Let me pop him up. Say some more words. There he is.
Some more words. I had been more thinking about like the past week or two of like Kraken mythology and Kraken philosophy than the ship Lex Talionis.
Than the ship aesthetics. That's fair. Yes. Well, let's the Lex Talionis is a Kraken modified cutter. They start as Kieran make and has been changed with Kraken endowments, given the fact that most of the Kraken fleet was utterly destroyed in their fight against the Sea Hag. Very few of their original military vessels remain. Only one of their great ships and only a couple of their big old badasses. But that being said, this is an upgrade against anything Jonas has certainly been on in his time in Charybdis so far. It is a size 11, top speed 9, toughness 21, armor 6 vessel. Has a crew complement of 12 and a boarding crew of 20, potentially. You can get 20 Marines, currently just your standard crew of 12 plus our NPCs. Travel speed of 2, 16 guns. What do you get? 2 masts, and less cargo space than previous. Your previous skiff had 3. This has traded some of that cargo space for just a fuck ton more guns, 8 aside.
Yeah, much sleeker vessel.
Much sleeker vessel, double masted as opposed to a single mast. Has a main mast and the jib. It does have a lower profile in the water. Single gun deck being the top deck. Cutters don't have the below deck gunnery. Yeah.
Does come with 2 longboats though. So
It does in fact, yes. For the Marine complement you will one day acquire. Yeah, that changes the and guys, an anchor right out the gate. I mean, like so much stuff.
Hey,
Like
that's like half our plot gone.
that
right
is
there.
half the plot gone right there. But as gray clouds loom overhead, we set away through the grayish blue morning waters. And we get our first sailing roll. Who is, in fact, piloting the vessel?
that would be the first mate of the ship, one Jonas Porter.
One-eyed, one-legged.
Oh yeah,
Porter.
Bill Harper's in the crow's nest giving us the wind. Jonas is on the con. Lucius
Zephyr
packing the
Zephyr is absolutely being cast.
Excellent. Well,
Arms
give
outstretched.
us the Zephyr
Peg
roll
leg
before
paw.
he starts the, then. Kick those winds up.
And Lucius is spending time packing the icebox to keep those drinks chilled.
That's right.
In the galley.
Yeah. All them jellied eels. Glutes
Packing the
scurrying
ice
about.
box.
Which if you
Mongrels
sugar and
swimming
freeze, they become
alongside at speed,
eel
dolphin-esque. Yes.
Nice.
The Zephyr, holy hell, Zephyr.
Yes, absolutely.
Bill, that was
Now I feel like I am at home now, so much happier.
Right. Up in the crow's nest. In fact, Jonas, as the salt catches your nostrils, right, and the spray from the chop kind of splashes on your face for just a moment, you catch an inkling of the man you once were. You're at the con, the vessel isn't the same. The wheel is clearly designed for cracking hands with strange loops and whatnot for tentacles to slide through. But regardless of that, right, you are piloting a ship as it takes off from a port, and for just a moment, before you willfully repress it, right, you feel that swell, right? The ship crashes through the waves. You've got Poseidon by the beard, But
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I was actually gonna say, for anybody who is paying attention, for like the first few minutes on the ship, just looking around and getting his bearings, and then taking the wheel, Jonas has a look on his face that none of you have ever seen before. Definitely far different than the one you're accustomed to. It's his usual downtrodden, life sucks sort of thing. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, like, it's not a permanent thing by any stretch of the imagination, but for just a second, there's there's something there that's, he doesn't seem to be all sad
familial.
sack as
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like, you're back in the, for just a moment. I imagine, like, when I see that, right, it comes natural, right? And it's the suppression of it. That's that moment of, like, nope, shut it down, right? And then you get all, again, like,
Yeah.
leg aching from where the barbs that mongrel chewed into the end of the tusk have been thrust into the meat of your, Yeah, no.
Yeah, and I think it's the realization that, like, all at once, where it's like, okay, this is not my ship, this is not my crew. I'm just I'm just here to play my part and die eventually.
Excellent. But Zephyr has been cast with a raise, so the travel speed has been increased by 2. So if we could get that first sailing roll, sir. My God.
There
My
we go.
God.
Still got it.
Yeah, you definitely still got it. 5 squares, please.
We don't have a token.
Oh, I should probably put the Lex Talonis token. I mean, if you want to get all like, technical, these guys, they want a token to move. Can you? The indignity of it. Holy hell. There we go. And they do the grids really dumb on this map, but 5 of those. Background squares, if you would, sir.
That's 1 square. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's snapped to that.
Oh, does it? Ooh,
Yeah,
that's weird.
It snaps to that. So I'm trying to like move it by 1, and it's just like popping to the right.
Huh. Well, there you go. That is the first day's sailing. So, we have rations to consume, plus 12. You've got men scurrying about their ropes. You know what? Just consume your own rations. The men are subsisting on Galoot's jellied eels. He's insisting.
Also, I think Azzy gave us rations for a week or something.
She did, yes. Mm-hmm. 4 provisions for a week. Bill Harper up in the crow's nest as the, sun splashes below the waterline and you get that flash of the St. Elmo's fire, right? Twilight leaves and evening comes on full. Give me a notice roll at a -2.
Alrighty. Still got it.
Still got it. There appears to be a storm rapidly gathering off the coast of Toroth Ka. Not near you, but you can make out, just on the very edge of the horizon there, that kind of little speck. And then there are green thunderheads towering above it massively, sickly, and rapidly, traversing in a large circular movement as though the land mass itself is ensconced in supernatural storm.
Hey, Captain. Storm ahead.
Dead ahead there, Bill. Exactly.
Closer to Terrace Ka, sir. I can be calm the storm when we get into it.
Jonas, give us a wide berth of the island when we approach. Keep us out of the storm.
Aye, so that was weird.
Fenflamir comes out. What's this of a storm?
Bill, come down here and give a full report.
Aye, sir. And Bill just grabs one of the ropes and just swings himself.
Whee! And he has rope monkey, so it's like I would make him roll, but there's no point. He literally just like abseils down without even tying off, just whoop down. Yeah. So what did you see, Mr. Harper?
There is a storm. Looks like it's wrapping around the island of Terrace Ka. It looks a little unnatural.
Indeed it is. That will be one of many things that the Ugak use to prevent our traversal. They protect their island of secrets and treasures. Another thing that we have yet to discuss is perhaps the main obstacle from us seeking landing there. We can expect the weather to be supernaturally befouled in our transit as we grow ever closer to the destination. But in addition to that, there have been rumors that the Redmen shaman have been coming together and summoning their walking gods. There is one reputed to be searching the waters for vessels as prey. They call it Jinkatan, the god of fins.
Did you say it's searching the water for us?
For any vessel that comes near the sacred shores of Torth Ka. I have not laid eyes on it myself, but it's reputed to be a shark some 80 feet in length. A megalodon.
Well, our target is the far eastern island of Torthka. A north by northeast trajectory should keep us far enough away until we turn south.
I would take care when treading too close to Burgundy Bay at this point as well. My understanding is those waters are well policed. And if you have anybody that might not be 100% with legal entities, he said, kind of eyeballing the assassin of Halu, thinking on Garing Glut, it might be best.
They might give me the bounty for Halu, and he was an escapee of Brigand's Bay, was he not?
That's true. That's true. Depending on how you frame it.
I mean, I'm sure he would have stayed and, made friends if he could have.
Mm-hmm. At any rate, it's a needle that requires threading.
And wrap my 3 tentacles of one arm onto the left shoulder of Jonas and say, a needle you will be threading easily, given your current skills.
Now we could take the southern route around Torth Ka, but the waters down there are especially frigid and chaotic. There are more than one obstacle, and there's still no guarantee that we would not run into the Jinkatan.
Frigid won't be a problem. This shark could help us. It could provide some pretty good rations. We may want to go fishing, if you know what I mean.
Are you suggesting actively seeking out the walking god Jinkatan, Lord of Fins?
You do realize I'm Lucius Drake, of course.
You keep saying that, but I'm afraid it might not carry the import that you think it does. At least certainly not to an 80-foot-long shark summoned by blood magic.
God, that sounds fun. I'm kind of with Mr. Drake.
Yeah, between me, Lucius Drake, we have a great, peg leg porter doing what he does. I think we'll be okay.
We have 2 options, northern or southern route. The southern route is longer to Victoria and not necessarily safer. At least no guarantee.
Certainly not.
And Jonas, do you believe you could thread the needle between Burgundy Bay and Torth Ka?
Is it possible? Yes, quite certainly. I must say it's been some time since I've been behind the helm of a ship. It does feel good to be back, I must say, but possible, yes, I can do it. At least I could. I will say, though, Lucius, with all due respect to your clearly obvious skills in many categories.
Yes, of course.
Have you ever been whaling before?
What's whaling?
Hunting for whales, it's like the ship.
Oh, I've been fishing, if that's what you're asking, but I can't be much different than that, I suppose.
Well, let me just tell you that back on Earth, the whaling profession is especially lucrative, and it's not because the whales are so highly prized, although they are. It's lucrative because many people do not return. It's extremely dangerous. I can only imagine that a demon shark summoned specifically for the purpose of destroying waterborne enemies is, shall we say, more dangerous than a narwhal or a blue whale.
Look, Porter, I'm sure that things were very dangerous back on Earth, but I tell you, and I'm pretty sure they did not have Lucius Drake on the ship. So that changes things slightly. So I think we'll be okay.
Well, I leave the final judgment up to the captain. That's just my interpretation of the situation. However, is it to your question, Captain Cortunis? Yes, I believe I can thread that needle.
Then north we shall go.
North it is.
It is decided. So, with that, why don't we get our next day's Zephyr and boating rolls? Bang them out, right? Normal Zephyr this time. It's fine.
Yes, one
I'm gonna
speed.
re-roll that.
Oof, yes you will.
But yeah, Bill Harper is absolutely, you just
There we
picture him up in the
Excellent,
crow's nest,
excellent.
arms wide.
There we go. Somebody get Peg Leg Porter some whiskey.
Right, yeah, no doubt, he's drying
Yes,
out.
yes.
Sheet
One of
so
those,
high.
please.
4 squares today, gentlemen. Benny for Jonas, thank you. Moan Ripples.
1, 2, 3, 4. Like that's that is not accurate, but it's weird.
They will take it.
Oh, pirates. Okay.
Definitely.
We should be ignoring these rolls. I need to get this dice tower up, clearly.
Captain, I sense pirates.
No,
Not
you
sure
don't.
why.
You don't sense a goddamn thing. Oh, I sense a Lua error. That's neat. So if I roll,
Apparently, he could not thread the needle between Burgundy Bay.
if I roll in the dice tower, guys, it gives me a Lua error instead of a result now. Isn't that fun?
Fantasy Grounds Unity.
Fantasy Grounds Unity. Hey guys, don't buy this.
So many upgrades.
Is it gonna? Yep. No. All right. So we're just gonna.
Pirates.
No. What I'm gonna do is this. Haha! This is how I game it. There we go. Yeah. Excellent. Okay. So this morning, right? You guys wake up. Storm's closer, but still seem to be hugging Horeth Caw. And there are a bunch of fish that are leaping up out of the water and cascading onto the deck, flopping around, splashing back out. A whole shoal of these flying fish. And everybody that makes a survival roll can net 1d6 provisions plus success in raise of these fish.
I got it.
Excellent, excellent. Bill Harper, no good. Oh, excuse me.
So are we-
Bill Harper, fine. Lucius Drake, no good. So, everybody, except for Lucius Drake, roll a d6. Excellent. Congratulations. 3 and 4 days provision.
Lucius, get these packed in ice and bound to the galley.
2 days provisions.
Jonas was a little slow.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got the peg leg, right? And the one eye.
Kept sliding on him.
Mhm.
I'll keep it cold.
Harper was actually swinging like off the bow with a net. Just
Oh, yeah.
his
Woo!
arms.
Yeah. Yeah. For some reason, I picture that kid from Tailspin on the little kite
Yes.
thing.
Oh, Cloud Kicker.
Yeah, Cloud Kicker. Yeah, I don't know why. He's oh, Tailspin. Oh, Tailspin. Yeah, all right, excellent. And with that, everybody remove your daily ration.
That's much better than pirates.
Much
Yeah, I'll
better
take that.
than pirates. Indeed. Why don't we go ahead and get our next day's Zephyr and boating roll.
Oh, okay.
4 squares.
1, 2,
Oh, wait, 3 squares. Excuse me. +1, and then, yeah, single success.
3.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Oh, yeah, that's about as far as we go.
All right. Storm, hugging the coastline of Torthka. Bill Harper, give me a notice roll at a -4.
Ouch. You're really trying to hamstring him.
We get around alertness.
Yeah.
This is kind of nebulous.
I will Benny that.
Okay.
Now I need a lawn.
Everybody needs
Yeah.
a lawn.
No, I'm not gonna catch it.
Now, just a cloud swirling. Pa 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 pa, and a zephyr and boating after everybody's ration.
I forgot I'm not chef anymore. I'm like, where the hell are all my rations?
All right.
Chef was hoarding
All right.
shit.
Where's all my money?
All right, my money's.
I know exactly where my money went.
Excellent. 4 today.
2, 3, 4.
Excellent. The storm is now getting mighty close to the boat. Day out, it looks like you will be ensconced in it. Twice I've used encircled by it.
Is the storm like staying on the coast, or is it coming out? Is it moving? Can we tell?
I mean, it seems to be surrounding the, the island. It does go a couple of squares out. It, with that notice roll, you would have gotten some more particular about the peculiarities of it, but it definitely looks like on your current trajectory, you're going to get Magical Storm, regardless, yeah. That being said, until you get right up on the island proper, you're not going to be in the thick of it. The water will get choppier, the boating rolls will have an in a -1,
Mm-hmm.
Not so terrible.
We'll
I
be
think,
fine.
in some downtime, Porter would try and find Flenfamir.
Mm-hmm.
What is up with all the alliteration? Flenfamir, Glute, the other guy.
Well, now, Garen Glute is Massaquani, right? And their name tradition is that their first name and last name are alliterative. And
Yeah,
so
like
all the
Halu Halu.
Massaquanis
Halu.
have, Halu Haluin, Garen Glute, right? Azzy, Angsley. They're all alliterative names. That's what that is. Fenflamir, he's got magic name,
So when he gets a chance, Porter or Jonas is going to ask Flenfamir just about the storm surrounding the island. So you said that they sort of gathered the magical whatever you call them together to sort of protect their island, right?
Yes, that is my understanding. There are a few reports that make it off the island, but it seems they've settled an intertribal conflict and fallen under the banner of one great warlord. A Durish Ka, I believe they call them.
Well, if that's the case, we'd better be on our guard. I
Truly,
think because when
a single red man shaman is capable of foul magics. When they congregate together, their energies coalesce in such a way that they are capable of summoning some truly foul eldritch horrors.
I would imagine so. Yes, we encountered one on our first time we arrived in Torthka. It was right when we came to Charybdis, in fact. And
How large was it, boy?
quite. Perhaps 20 feet, 25 feet tall.
Yes, yes, indeed. I would wager that you saw one of the lesser summons. The
The lesser
walking,
summon.
the walking gods. Some are 200 feet. Uh, they tower.
Surely you must be.
This is reputed. Again, I have not laid eyes on them personally, but those that have tell of horrific things, giant reptiles and snakes that stretch across mountain ranges, spiders capable of wrapping up whole city blocks, things that are that strain the imagination, even with all I have seen since coming here. I would tread carefully in Toreth Ka, especially now you have a couple of aquatic companions with you, and upon entering Toreth Ka, they will find themselves sometimes afar from sources of water, salt or otherwise. It will be a difficult trek. The temperatures alone bring most men to their knees. It's fortunate you do not have a grail with you. You do not fare well there. When you add to that the native life and the unnavigable terrains, it's going to be a hellish journey. I do not mean to paint a rosier picture.
You don't need to sell me on the place. I've been there. It's where I lost my eye, in fact. I took a red man's spear to the face. It was a stupid maneuver. I thought.
There will be
I don't know
many
what I
more
thought.
of those in the coming days, assuming we survive the encounter with Jenkaton and the mystical storms that protect the island. I can keep the boat afloat. As to whether or not I'll be able to bolster these men's spirits through the trials ahead, though, that is another matter altogether.
Well, I'm not a particularly religious person, but I think I'd better start praying.
Indeed. Anybody else want to kill the, need to shake down Galoot for some information on an eel recipe or something? No? We all good? No, alright, let's get the next day's Zephyr and boating rolls. And this boating roll will happen at a -1.
Mr. Porter, if you need some help with the, I can make the storm a little less. It takes some energy, but if you need help, I can try.
Does not need help. He manages the successful boating roll and a successful Zephyr roll, giving us 3 paces.
2, 3.
I appreciate the offer, but I've been in worse.
The waves start to kick up now. We're getting in 10, 15 foot swell. Right? If you were unaccustomed to the sea, you would be quite nauseous. The water rushing in the hatch when it opens, right? Porter, you're at the wheel. Alright, wait, now, I forget, did you give the wooden statue to Coratunis?
Yes, I did.
Coratunis, where are you at the evening?
In captain's quarters.
Where is the wooden statue?
Well, have it near the saltwater bath.
Mm-hmm.
In my quarters.
Excellent, excellent. As the boat heaves back and forth, give me a notice roll. Yep, no, yeah, bubble, tentacle love. Yeah,
I'm gonna Benny then.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Excellent. 1 second, your statue is standing there, kind of wobbling back and forth with the boat, and the next second, your door is closing and the statue's gone. You swear you heard a little.
I get up from my desk and my writings. Where the devil is it?
Yeah, Porter, give me a notice roll.
Oh boy. Vision based?
Yep.
Oh, I don't see a thing.
Yeah, now you are rightfully shocked when you hear a tiny little voice ring out, "Batten the hatches, all ahead full! Lower the mainsail!" And you see
What
this
the devil?
tiny little wooden statue in the admiral's hat, right, barking out orders to your sailors, pointing here and throw, but like quite aptly. It's all the terminology is right. It's all stuff that you would advise where you run in the show. And in this storm, right,
Harper absolutely follows the orders.
it turns out that you will get a +2 to all boating rolls as long as you allow the wooden admiral to assist you in giving commands to the crew. Now, there's a downside to this, right? And that A, right, it's Coratunis' crew, right? And B, generally sailors, right, are like, you want me to listen to this 1.5 foot tall wooden statue? Right? Like this. So it's like, if you employ it, right, like it's certainly a boon to get through storms, right? If you don't want to employ it, you'll have to keep it locked up somewhere because its whole purpose is when a ship is at sea and a storm kicks up, it gets out and it starts barking orders. So it'll be locked in a cabinet, barking orders to people from the cabinet. It'll be, that's its whole deal. The wooden admiral.
I think Jonas finds it wildly amusing.
Yeah.
Like if he was the captain, he'd be like, "Nah, this is my ship,"
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that he's not the captain and it's actually doing a good job of captaining, he's like, "Okay, here we go."
Coratunis has come out of his quarters. I can't say that he looks bewildered or like anything, just like staring alienly across the deck.
It pulls out its little wooden cutlass and uses it to gesture. Hoist the mainstays! 5 degrees to port! Like,
What is that thing doing?
It's
little
directing
admiral.
the crew, apparently, and it's doing a fine job of it, too.
Say you what?
Oh, don't get me wrong, Captain. It's not. I don't believe the statue is trying to steal your ship by any means, but it, as someone who has professionally captained a ship in a storm, it is doing an admirable job.
Cortez goes over to the little wooden statue.
It does not acknowledge anybody but the crew at any point. Like, only the people it's giving orders to. It looks right through you as it points up. Barks if they need to stow them ropes.
You say it is giving good advice or orders?
Can I make a boating roll to see if I can anticipate what sort of command the statue will give next?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Oh, I'm gonna Benny that.
I think he's gonna say to drop the anchor. Yeah, no, 100%, right? Like, it's gonna tell you that you're gonna, set a tack to 10 degrees to starboard and the sail's 5 degrees port and ride the swells, along the leeward side, yeah.
So before the statue can say it, Jonas is gonna say, "Look, sir, if I was commanding this ship, the next command that I would give would be to set tack to whatever you said, 10 degrees port, and
as you say it, the little thing rushes out. Tack to 10 degrees port and set the sails 5 degrees to starboard and set it to the leeward side. Like trying to beat you to it.
I'm telling you, sir,
like
from everything that I know about sailing, it's the thing knows what it's doing.
Very well. One moment. And go to the railing and address to the crew. Does anyone have any issue with following the orders of a small wooden statue?
I mean,
Now
most of
is
these
your time to
dudes
voice.
are humans that follow a Kraken with his tentacles cut off, and this guy that's gone around being like, I'm the best healing mage you've ever seen, and has never once healed anybody in all the months that they've been traveling. Like, so, yeah, they're probably like, you're still paying us, right? Like, are we,
They've
is
been
it
following
a
us.
lady statue? You know, that's
They've been following a one-eyed peg leg man. I think they'll be okay.
right.
Well, I was going to say if anyone did, they could walk to Burgundy Bay from here.
Ooh, boom.
Oh,
No, I find following a wooden statue to be most preferable, Governor.
Return to my
this is
captain's
totally
quarters.
that scene from
What's its
Stardust,
name?
like, we always knew you were. Whoopsie.
What do we call them?
The
Little
wooden
Admiral.
The wooden admiral. What's his name?
Little.
Little
I'm
Admiral.
Little Admiral.
Little Napoleon.
Little Admiral. Is that his rap name? Little Admiral.
Little Admiral. About to drop some riggedy rap.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Little Admiral, up in the house. No, we're not gonna do that.
I like
That was all.
That was strong.
Dropping some nautical themed traps.
Yeah, naval rap, y'all. All right, but so, yeah, that it turns out that's what this little wooden statue you've been carrying around with you for 6 episodes does. Whenever there's a storm or a naval event that requires extra dramatic attention, it leaps to life and starts barking out orders.
Sweet.
That's super cool.
Mm-hmm. But with that, the next day's Zephyr and boating roll at a +2 should Little Admiral be able to take the mic. And spit it. No, we're not. Like I said, we're not going to do that.
It won't be hard for like him to be a mumble rapper.
Right. All right. Damn. And Zephyr?
Jonas is feeling it.
Everybody's feeling it. Holy hell. 5 squares. Boom.
We're getting there today.
3, 4, 5. And we're gonna address Mongrel. The second time I've ever spoken to this creature. Some point today, Mongrel, if you would be so agreeable, go overboard and work up some rations for the boys. We are approaching midway in our stores.
Mongrel, give it a shot, yeah. Man, he likes hunting. Let's see what Mongrel's survival role is. An excellent question. It is, untrained.
Oh.
Nice, Mongrel.
Mongrel don't care.
Mongrel don't give no
he
fucks.
doesn't.
Boom, with a raise. Mongrel spends the day and comes up with 5 provisions. You know, random bits more edible than others in some cases, but 5 rations that could certainly be turned into a stew. You know, that nobody would be like, well, this is a different meat.
If only we had a chef.
If only there was a chef.
Lucius for icing.
That being said, the storm is kicking up quite a bit now. We are riding up and down swells that are the length of the boat. The big
Humans
dips,
be worried about this.
big ups, big downs. The helm will require constant guidance and shifts throughout the evening at this point, assuming that you're going to let Porter sleep. Somebody else will have to give me an evening boating roll.
We'll need to go out farther from sea then, wouldn't we, Porter?
Well,
Sorry,
it
go
is
on in.
certainly not safe to drift too near the coast, I would say that.
Very well, you will go out some ways tomorrow. And we will need to get... Can anybody else boat? Can literally anybody else boat?
Nope.
Who's
Not
boating?
me.
Who's boating tonight?
Mm.
Who's watching the helm while Porter sleeps?
Lucius Drake can
I
do
can't.
anything if you let me.
So, I'm pretty good at the wheel.
I can boat, actually. I will. I actually have boating skill.
All right.
I've got a 10 in boating.
Oh, then
Just
you will
Drake
be
would-
boating.
Drake was totally gonna do it anyways.
So I'll handle.
Lil Admiral will flatten the bonus. Just give me a D10.
Will take us out to see some.
Yeah, no problem. You managed to stay on course through a fitful night at the helm. Dawn breaks Zephyr and boating.
How odd can it really be? I'll do it next time.
My God.
Are we still taking the +2 to boating?
Yeah, but the storm had knocked it out to the -2 +2. It balanced out flat.
Does spell casting natural 1 matter?
Yeah.
On a trait roll?
Yes, it does.
Albany.
Yeah.
Albany.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
And hell yeah, raise and almost a raise 4. Good sirs.
1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. So we're out a bit farther from the coast, but still making progress.
Yeah.
I think you moon ripples.
What's that?
Moon ripples. Beneath me.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Suppose I should look at the chat every now and then. Ugh, guys. All right, and where the fuck? There it is.
And another ration also.
Yep, day's ration for everybody.
Day's getting low.
Well, you should have gotten distributed like 1 to each of you for mongrel stuff.
I actually had a lot of the fish, so somebody can have a cup. My extra.
You stumble across a merchant convoy of 6 frigates with 4 brigantines, an escort from the East India Trading Company, clearly headed from the Kirin Empire to the new Brigands Bay. They, as long as you give them a wide berth by cutting into the continent again, will pay you no mind whatsoever, because, you won't be in their shipping lanes. You won't, But yes, the next day's ingress will require a sail back into the storminess to avoid it. That's a hell of a convoy. That is.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah. Jonas and Lucius, what are your rations at? Whoever's lowest gets an extra one.
I've got 3.
I've got 5.
All right, then you got 4, Jonas.
Thank you.
In fact, let me get you another one as well. Which one from mine? Get you up to 5. Or, yeah. All right, and then the.
All right, guys. Yep, Boatin and Zephyr.
Ah, nice.
Beautiful, beautiful. 5.
That's
Boom.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Because these boating rolls have been so good, I swear I'm going to crit fail every other roll I make.
Right, we're gonna make landfall, and an Ugok spear is gonna take your other eye immediately.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna
immediately
hop off the boat, slip, trip, and fall right onto an Ugok spear. Just thump.
Just one more 5-day,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're in Victoria.
Harper. Notice roll -2 from the crow's nest.
Nice. Yes, I see it.
There's nothing to see. I was just psyching you out. No. So, you're hugging the shore pretty close. We're getting back into those big swells, right? And it is hard to make out, right? But, you swear to God that the current is moving in another direction ever so slightly on the horizon, and then you catch the flash of it. The largest dorsal fin you have ever seen. Gray on white. It comes up, surfaces, probably 6 foot of fin, right? Goes under, you see the tail. Not horizontal like a whale, vertical like a predator, slash in the water and go under. Now, if you had to gauge based on sharks that you've seen historically, this one would be larger than the biggest shark you've ever seen by 3 or 4 times.
I'm ringing the bell. And Shark!
That big one.
The
Everybody's
Jinkaton.
on-
Yeah, all right,
Station.
guys. Who is going to be manning the guns in this encounter?
Cortuna's
think-
manning the guns, yeah.
Bearing in mind that the guns are a function of your shooting roll, which would put you at
Cortus will
D4
not
negative
be.
2. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think none of us have shooting.
Lucius can do anything.
Of
Of course, I can shoot.
I
Of course,
have
I can shoot.
I have shooting.
Now, Glute has shooting too.
Lucius has
Technically-
no shooting.
if-
Dude on those guns.
You could throw Mary
Just-
Cricket on him, maybe.
Look, he had everybody thinking he was a healer for months.
Let me
If
see.
you don't need me on the sales, then sure.
Mary Cricket's got a D6 shooting. That's
I got
If an
D4.
NPC on this boat has shooting, they're on them's guns.
yeah.
Unless they want to
Okay.
get at by an 80-foot shark.
All we have to do is convince Glute that if he can kill the shark, it's enough meat to start a new line of products.
Well, Glute,
Defend
I
the
think
bow.
Glute shooting is worse than Mary's, I'm pretty sure. No, they're equal. They both got a D6. Who do you want on? Do you want Mary Crickets on the guns, or do you want Gavin Glute?
Was it 8 guns aside?
well,
so
we
we
got
need 8
8 on each
characters for
side,
each shot?
so-
No, that's not how the shooting works. We fire one roll on a side, and then we add the guns together as a modifier for to hit and damage. It
Okay,
doesn't,
when
you don't fire
Mary
all
Okay,
has
like,
so
yeah.
If Mary's the highest shooting.
Harper's saying that Harper will be on your sales and help you.
Yeah.
It's-
Because we'll
No.
need Harper with that Zephyr and the combat stuff.
It just depends on which voice actor you want to be responding during combat.
are
So
we-
yeah,
Mary.
Are we,
Mary's.
are we in the storm right now?
Yeah, you're in the storm.
Are-
Been kicking up, and this storm is unfortunately supernatural in make, not your standard.
Big calm, it still works on magical.
Oh, does it? Oh shit, never mind. All right, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, big calm it on.
Lucius, give us
So-
some icebergs. Drop some ice mines in the shark's face.
Oh, that's right. We said Mary, not Garen. That's too
I'm
bad.
sure I could figure that out. Give me some time.
All right, I'm on the gunses.
Good God.
Do a giant ice wall.
What are we shooting, Zets? I don't see
The
anything
big
in this
fin.
mess. What big fins is? Oh, that one. He says.
Oh,
she says.
revealing to-
No.
Don't you out Mary. That's her choice.
Yeah, no. Mary Crickets with the best of them.
Mhm.
Sure enough, guys. Alex Talonis
Attack,
out there
attack the question mark.
just chilling when BAMF! Ba-doo! Dun 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 dun. The biggest fucking shark you have ever seen. Deeply pitted and scarred. Eyes roll over black on white like a doll's eyes. Don't even see living till it bites you. This thing looks like it could take a chunk out of your ship. And I fucking hate this neighbor dog. I love dogs, but I very much so want to poison this one. No,
Mhm.
I wouldn't do that. I would kill my neighbors before I do that. But we are
Well, one question.
yeah.
My PowerPoints for the Zephyr is 5, so every day that we're starting, I'm just starting at 5 points, right?
You just
Okay.
you blow the Zephyr, and then every day you refresh because
Yeah.
you sleep at night, and you gain 5 power points an hour if you're at rest. So every night you recharge all the way.
Alright.
This map is awesome, by the way. Good job on this map.
Oh, thank you. It's very detailed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
mhm. Yeah, it really sells.
I do
Ocean.
think it needs to be raining. Where's the storm?
Oh, that's
I mean, we need to feel in it.
You definitely you called my bluff there. Let's
Uh-oh, we're gonna get both.
make it rain, make it rain.
Wow.
There you go. Oh no! All right. You know what? Fuck it now. Now we're getting really
this,
crazy with
Oh,
it here.
man.
There we
My
go.
1070 is cooking.
There we go. Now
Ooh.
it's night vision, right? I get to use that one a lot. Fucking $140. All right, here we go. It's raining, and look at this. How that seam goes across the screen on the clouds because they couldn't even tile it seamlessly. Look at the edge there. It's so garbage. All right, moving on. We are going to engage in nautical combat with Jinkatan, the god of Finn, summoned by the Ugak shaman to protect these waters. So, round one. First up, the Lex Talionis will give me their boating roll opposed by Jinkatan, and you will get a +2.
Turn around, let's go.
Bop, bop, bop.
Can I go ahead and cast Be Calm to hopefully give a +2
You
for this
certainly can.
encounter?
Yeah.
But
Then I gotta turn off the rain after you just made me turn it on. Thanks, Skiba. Oh, but you fail.
It still rains. It just
Good
means
day,
the waves
sir.
are. No, but I benied.
Oh, okay.
That's much better.
There we go. Yeah, no, it's be calmed. Here, there you go. Here. You've done it now.
And do you know what the toughness of our ship is?
The toughness of our ship, yes.
21 with 6 heavy armor.
Yes. Tough 21.
Captain, I know I've only got one good eye, but it looks like that thing is bigger than the ship.
Well, do keep us far from the thing.
I'll try my best.
So
Don't
that
wanna
was
make any
And that will give you a +2 to your boating
4.
roll.
So we'll call that an 8 there. Uh-oh. Oh, Jinkatan gets beat by 1. God of Fins. You get to go first. You didn't beat him with a raise, so you can't give him both shots. Boom, boom. But you can
Wasn't
get...
that Jinkatan's role before Jonas's? Like his athletics? Yeah, Jinkatan got a fight athletics 4.
What are you...
At the very so it goes.
Oh, yeah, okay, my bad. Yeah. So 4, and then 6, and then 8. That is a race. So yeah, both shots. Get as close as you can
Good job,
with
Crackton.
your, 9 squares movement from your top speed in combat.
Jonas, you have the helm.
All right, let's see.
Does anybody actually have the helm? I might have to have the helm. I don't know. Is this token free, man?
I can grab 1, 2.
I got it.
All right. And you want me to shoot at it?
Both sides.
How close are we at? 8 squares, what?
I gotta run from one sides to the others.
Take off your high heels.
Whoa, now, hey, they thank you, sir. They define me. First shot at Jinkatan, God of Fins, miss. Oh, but I forgot here. So we are. I need to do math. I hate math. All right, 8 plus 4. All right, let's try that again. That's a little better. Boom! Dead on the money. Take that, you big sons of bitches, she says. And pling! Bounces off of his thick, scaly hide that now appears to be armored in addition.
The hell?
Yeah, and I forgot the +4 there, but even that wouldn't have done it. So, +4 again, second shot. Runs to the other side. I get it, sons of bitches! Boom! Hits with a raise, +4.
Ooh, nice.
Right in the money makers. Oh, hell.
All
Boom!
right, all right.
And yeah, blast a chunk out of a god of Fins that thrashes as the water turns crimson around him and he submerges, bracing for its attack. My God. He is going to Benny to soak. I said Benny to soak.
Start looking at y'all's adventure cards.
Soaking wounds already?
Oh yeah, he's a wild card. He's a god of fins, baby. That's how he do. Yeah, what wound he says as it coalesces, and he becomes even more upset than he was previously, which is to say quite upset because he was very upset with the whole upsetting. He's very upset. He's the god of fins, baby.
He's also the god of upsetness.
Yeah, well, the god of upset fins. You know, they don't summon like the god of douchebags. You know, they summon, oh my god. And doesn't even need to run to close to you 1 second below the water. The next second, blue giant maw crashing open, trying to rip the planks out of the side of the vessel itself, not even bothering to attack the crew at this point. Bite functioning as a heavy weapon. And boom, parry of 2 because it's a ship, right? As it snatches it in its jaws, you hear the timbers creak and groan as they crash closed. Holy, what?
No. What?
This is my first time looking at these damage dice. I said, all right, yeah, Walking Gods, this is the next arc. Great, I haven't actually. It's meant to eat vehicles, that's why. Yeah, but, don't stop.
The fuck?
The thing, boom! Again, the side of your ship creaks and groans. Water starts rupturing below deck. It is indeed the god of fins.
Is it close enough for us to actually do anything to it? Those of us that have range.
That's not how vehicle combat works, I'm afraid. It's
Yeah, welcome to my old nightmare. Is it
right.
within 70 yards? Doesn't matter.
Afraid it doesn't. However, Fenflamir here is not trying to drown. So he is going to very usefully Wait, did I not give him mend? Never mind, you're all fucked. Now let me give him mend real quick.
I can fix this ship. I'm lying just like Lucius is.
I am an Earth Wizard. Our whole deal is that we fix ships. Did I remember to take ship fix? No. Oh my god. Can you what, Lucius? Can you attempt to fix the ship? Yes, but no.
I couldn't create like an ice wall around the hole. I couldn't
Thank you, Savage Robin.
No, you can't. It would be super cool if you could drop an ice wall on the shark's head, but you won't.
Believe me, that's what I was thinking. It was like, can I just do an ice sphere around the shark and he sinks to the bottom?
He just freezes gills. Never mind, Walking God. Let me get this power up here. Oh my god, new edges. I don't need new edges. Alright, here we go.
Turn the god of fins on its back. He'll go into a tonic.
Alright, just roll him over. We're good. Spells become mend. There it is. Yeah. There's the spell I meant to have the whole damned time, he says. It's a nightmare tonight, man. Alright, Fenflamir, here we go. Unlock you. We give you mend. And he goes, oh yes, mend! That's what I meant. And bamf. Instant. Ship element damage on the hull and penalty with a wound. That happened at a -2. Still with a race. Success. Mend repairs 2. Boom. Alright. And as quickly as the Megalodon tears the ship away, you'll hear Fenflamir chanting, right? And the timbers at the edges of the gap literally spring to life, right? Grow, fresh growth. and interlock with one another, forming a watertight seal out of living wood as he sits there and the power of Gaia, all that old man chanting nonsense. And you do not have wounds. Unfortunately, that is not cheap even with his power pool. So let's not do that a bunch. Poof. And the Lex Dalleonis is good to go. The Jinkatan is confused, but turns around and we are at round deuce. Oppose maneuvering rolls, please, Captain Porter.
Sure. Am I taking a bonus or a negative here?
Flat. Wait, no, +2.
I get a +2 for Recon.
Yeah, +2, yeah. Thank you, Moon Ripples.
Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
He is very unlikely to best that. And again, with a raise, both barrels. Bear in mind, his pace exceeds your vessel's top speed, so you can't outrun him. Any position you get into will be the same, essentially.
I am going to... Do we still have to do the thing where we gotta, wait for a round to reload the guns? Or is it, do we have enough that we can make it work?
We have enough that we can make it work.
We have enough guns.
Otherwise, we die.
We have enough guns, enough people to load.
So, okay, I'm going to treat the shark like a enemy ship, and I'm going to cross the T on the shark.
Yep. Mm-hmm. You just got muted there at the end of your sentence for some reason. Your mouth's moving now.
Sorry. Swing. I'm going to swing it around out here.
Yep.
Just throw it into kind of a tight U-turn and line it up right on his face.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. So, you want me to shoot at it?
Yes.
Boom. Hits. It's not very hard to hit,
Which is surprising because it's underwater.
Very hard to damage those. You want me to shoot it again,
Here's the question. Do we get a... I don't have my rules up right now. Do we get some sort of a bonus for the maneuvering roll being a raise above?
That lets you fire both sides. That's why you get the two shots. Oh shit, I keep forgetting the +4 for the gun modifier though. Let me refire that first shot again. That's on me. Booms is still a hit. I wish you could just lock in the damages. Oh no, the damage. Don't start. I'm losing the threads. Boom. Jesus Christ. Really 2 1s. That was disgusting. Even All right, second shot.
3 1s total and a 2.
Right. Oh my god.
Magnificent. And then again, if y'all have adventure cards that are fun or cool.
Critical fail. I don't know what a critical fail does on a cannon shot, guys. Normally there's the innocent bystander rule. I think we will, we get the powder backfire. We're going to apply the shot damage to the ship is what we're going to do there.
I think it kills whatever you were shooting at. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, that's generally what. Extra success is what critical failure generally means. You're right. It's fine though. The ship is unharmed. As the blast goes off from the misfire, and away we go.
Pete, mine the bad powder.
Close these out. Next round. All right, opposed. Oh, wait, shit. Ha! I totally, the Jinkatan gets to go that last round, and I skipped that, because that was...
Okay.
That's how the Jinkatan, that's how it works, generally.
Well, hey, snooze or lose, man.
That's true, yeah. That is factual, only not... Holy, stop that. Don't do that on the D10. I rolled a 1 the second time, but it aced on the D10, so that could have been fucking... Well, it can't be any more disgusting than hit with a raise, but...
Yeah, get him out of the way.
I apologize for these damage rolls again.
The gods don't care.
And a parry.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
You're gonna
shitting me?
soak 2 wounds on that, Flynn Flamir?
Bad luck Porter, coming in for the.
Crack the ship in half.
It aced on the D12. It aced on the D10 for the hit, and then it aced on the D12. Like, maybe we need to go back to D&D. It's just, all right, here's a D20. It's floaty, but it's, we got it. We can figure it out. Holy shit! My God.
Bit into the gunpowder.
Fen Flamir, what are you doing for us, bud?
Fuck and or all.
Single success, which knocks it down to 4, which still incaps the ship.
It can't.
We're just gonna.
We can eat in the longboats.
Jinkaton.
Character.
Can we at least attack it at that point if we're in a longboat?
Yeah, well, I didn't draw a map up for that. Yeah, feasibly, yes. We could put little longboat tokens on. No, he's going to leave you alone if you're in longboats. He's cracked the ship. That was his job, of course. Yeah, that's the Walking Gods. That's it's just... Fortunately, I've looked at some of the damage stats of the other ones, and each one kind of has something gross about them. But it's not damage every time. It's just that time. So we have 1d6 rounds. 4 rounds of ship forthrightness we can abandon to our longboats. And then I guess the calms on, which is good because I described 20-foot swells previously. And you might want to lash those boats together. It's going to be a long walk through Torith Caw to get to Victoria. Fortunately, there's plenty of opportunities to provision, that's... Wow. Guys, these
So,
literally the next arc, by the way. Yeah.
Can I cast, everybody gather up and cast speed on everybody just to help in general? I know we have 4 rounds that may help us just get our asses in gear in a way.
Yeah, I mean, I get everybody 8 choices. Yeah, a total 2 choices. Well, yeah. They get to make 2 actions every round. You guys get to salvage 8 things a person. That's not bad.
Do I just spellcasting?
Yeah, and then the power points for the whole group. You use the extra targets.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
Sorry. Is there so basically as individuals we have no hope of touching this thing because it has a 21 toughness?
Yeah, no, it's designed for ship combat. It's an enemy ship, is what happens.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. I was gonna encase it in ice. I was gonna slow it down, lower its pace, things like that. That have nothing to do with.
I got this crazy idea. I'm not gonna actually do it. I was just looking at numerically.
Yeah.
Because I have the Get Savage Adventure card, which lets me choose any edge and gain those benefits through the rest of the session. So I was gonna choose Giant Killer and do a wild leaping attack and try and stab it in the eyeball.
Right into its open mouth. Into Porter's arc.
That's silly. I was just gonna go for the eyes.
Right. I mean, it doesn't change the fact, even with Giant Killer, that it's meant for vehicle toughness.
Yeah. I think.
So we will be abandoning ship.
Yeah. So everybody, right? 8 things. Now this is 8 bits of personal kit. If you have stuff in a backpack, backpack counts as 1. Every ration that you take with you counts as 1. Any artifact, if you're taking the Wooden Admiral, it counts as 1,
Manacles are gone.
And we will sort through that in our mid-show-ish break. We're going to run a little late tonight, but we will be back, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching.
stave off death for one more day.
And you failed. So, guys, welcome back to the channel. Boy, it's been a clusterfuck here tonight. I tell you what, we were on a tightly knit, a well-oiled, tightly knit, finely woven, handcrafted, artisanal, locally sourced, free-range kind of show here normally. But, it's been a fustercluck, That's just how the crumble cookies, though. So we're gonna move on ahead. So when I TPK'd the party last time, I said to myself, now, Will, people don't like TPKs as a group. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna give them a kick-ass new ship that isn't going to get immediately sunk in literally the first combat they come across for the first time. I literally, ladies and gentlemen, skipped 2 whole ship upgrade tiers to hand them this cutter. They went from 4 guns to 16, doubled in toughness practically. I mean, like, mwah. And then Jinkaton came along and said, my teeth are really sharp. They have spent the break scrambling to gather provisions so that they can come ashore and walk the rest of the way to Victoria. Now, the fun part is that, fortunately, they had made it 8/10 of the way there. Hell, I would call that 9/10 of the way there, hell. The unfortunate bit is that, the going overland or by longboat when the terrain becomes too sheer cliff-based and jungle-dense for traversal is slow and arduous and long and hard. Now, there are fatigue day rolls normally associated with daily traversal through the jungles, but since you guys are going back and forth in between the boats, the only thing I am really going to need long and hard is, so, when you guys make it to the chasm, right, that separates Toroth Ka from the tip, you notice a few things. First off, that it is a roiling maelstrom of opposing currents, where the water, cold from the southern and warm from the northern Russian meet, and form an eddying tide of sorts, where the river splits and breaks off into several whirlpools, and there are whitewater rapids and cruel undertows. And you guys find yourselves on this side of that roiling bit of water. Now, it roils out from the coast on account of its roilingness, right? Quite some ways. There's no way you can avoid the currents from the water, regardless of whether you put in. That's fine, because we got a couple of people with solid boating rolls, right? And they will just be happening at -4s to get across. You got 2 longboats. We need 2 boaters, 1 for each long boat.
I volunteer.
Porter volunteers as tribute. And it should be said that there are several smaller fins milling about from great whites. Not quite Jinkaton, right? But you see them splash around. There are saltwater crocodiles, all Indiana Jones style. The water is filled with voracious predators. It is the craziest patch of water you have seen, frankly, in the entire time you have been in Charybdis. Even natives, such as Coratunis, arch not an eyebrow, an eye ridge, and go, damn, because, it is crazy white water.
All right, so Becalm is still...
This is beyond Becalm, in fact. If you can give me a spellcasting roll to try and detect what is going on here.
Okay.
When you reach out to the wind, right, and, do your normal kind of enter it and let it flow through you and feel your senses picked up and carried by it, it rushes out over the shore, and hits the water and slams into a brick wall of foul, malevolent energy. It strikes you as the most concentrated essence of Ugak blood magic that you've encountered. You know, you've been around it. When you got here, you did the same deal. It is a virulent storm of foul, dark magics. The kind that you don't fuck with at all.
Jonas,
we still have to.
You are two expert boaters. You'll be taking us across.
All right, Captain.
Do the best I can. I must say, I really hate this place.
Can I ask a question just for the point of the?
Yeah.
Could we have gone west and got here quicker?
Oh, you mean like around the globe?
That is an excellent question. I don't actually know. I think you just sail on forever into nothing, or into the mist. That's how it works.
I was looking at the map. I was like, I wonder.
Right, because it's definitely not a whole globe. At least I don't think it is.
There was a land to the west, but it is entirely underwater.
It would be a very small planet, you know, if you can sail around it in 6 days or whatever.
Yeah.
But all right. So now the other thing we need to establish, right, is how we are divvying this boat up. We have to take care of you guys. And then named NPCs. We got Mongrel, we got Mary Cricket, we got Fenflamir, and we got Garen Galoot currently.
All of them in one boat.
All of them in one boat with no boat captain. And all the party in the other boat.
Well, no, Bill is.
I'll take all.
Bill's doing one, and Jonas is doing the other.
Yeah. So.
If you don't mind, I would absolutely like to have all the NPCs.
So you're going to pile all the NPCs in, and then they're going to critically fail their boating roll. And I'm going to have to redraw 3 new character arts instead. That's fine.
No,
Do it. Whatever you want to divvy it is fine. I'm just...
It'll either be 4 PC new arts or 3 NPC new arts. It's all that matters.
Oh, no. These allies, if you kill these allies, Galoot's gone, baby. Everybody's like, fuck it, let's just send them on a boat by themselves then.
Yeah, Mongrel will be fine.
And Mongrel will make it.
Yeah, so like that's the divvying up. Harper's taking the
NPCs.
Cast. Yeah.
And you're taking everybody else.
All
right. So -4 boating rules from Bill Harper and Jonas Porter as you set off into...
Oh boy, I'm gonna have
That is exactly what I did not want to.
Hey, I got 3
Everybody's
bennies.
re-rolling bennies. Spin them bennies. Here come the bennies. Here come the
All right,
Even with the one.
Benny, dollar bill, yo.
My pockets are decently deep.
There we go.
Oh man, Bill.
Bill Harper finally makes it across.
All right.
The NPCs are able to
There we
survive. There we go.
There it is.
Jones makes it look easy.
Captain
It's a calm
Porter,
day.
he's actually uses one of the great whites to ramp off of it and do a Tokyo drift to shore. Yeah, no, with that roll for sure. All right, you guys, waterlogged, mosquito bitten, half malarial, starving, filthy, finally make it to where you assume. Thank you, Moon Ripples.
So what I'm hearing is Jonas looks basically just like he did when they found him like a week ago.
Jonas is actually a little improved from the lack of booze. It's a step up for him.
And washed.
Right.
The shakes and the
Right, aside from the delirium tremens and yeah. But it looks like at one point here along the shoreline several boats anchored in. There's a rudimentary dock. You can see the Keola one where they stripped it down for timbers. Nobody is posted. The fires that are burned here are long since burnt out. Weeks, if not months. But there is a rudimentary footpath leading off into the deep and dark jungle.
Check those boats for anything left behind. If nothing, chop them up for timber. They'll burn.
Well, like I said, they had been stripped to the keel for timbers already. It's pretty much just like boat frames, but...
Well, that's also wood?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Dry wood? No. Torthka. So there's a rudimentary footpath leading away from
into the dense
frames
jungle
of
canopy.
ships.
Little simple dock.
What time of day?
Well, midday, yeah.
Midday. Let's see.
I'm not enthusiastic about leaving the water so soon before a full day's ahead of us.
Well, I suppose we could stay here, but I don't like how exposed we'd be.
No.
And I'm
With
not
Lucius there, we always have at least a wall between us and whoever's coming against us.
I suppose you're right.
But that will be true for in the jungle as well. Yes.
Indeed.
No time to waste. No time to waste, indeed. We will get to Victoria. It's,
glomp towards the foot trail.
Glomping off towards the foot trail. It is a hard 3 hours of hacking through the jungle. You can't tell if this path was used 2 days ago or 2 months ago. Oh, with the rapidity. I mean, you can literally look over and you see, like, leaves growing, you know, vines unfurling in real time. It grows so fast here. But certainly. Huh? Yeah?
I was going to say, Bill Harper is going to try to monkey through the trees to try to keep them on an easier path, try to scope it out.
Yeah.
Luckily, the rope monkey also works for jungle terrain.
Why don't you go ahead and give me the agility with the bonuses?
Would this be an easy travel for Bill then?
Yes.
Okay, so 5 points an hour for 3 hours. Power points.
I'm trying to actually look up rope monkey to see if there are anybody. I think it's just.
Also, as we walk, Lucius is glancing around in the forest as we walk through it. You know, foraging, seeing if he sees anything.
You can give me a survival roll at a -2.
Athletics climbing roll is made at a +2. Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna Benny that.
But Bill, also just charge up all your power points. It's several hours.
You find a large melon-like fruit.
Oh, that wasn't the survival.
Oh, yeah. Whoops. Never mind.
I failed.
Yeah, Bill.
That's enough for me.
Woo.
I don't find shit.
Bill, while you're up in the canopy, you see a column of smoke rising up on a clearing that looks like it seems to be alongside a stream.
That looks like a campfire type smoke or something on fire.
Campfire smoke. A single column, yeah. Could be a bonfire, no like a forest fire or anything.
Yeah, I relay that message down to Cartoonist. Captain, we got a camp up ahead.
Yeah.
Looks like they around some fresh water.
You don't say. It is a wet heat, but it is not enough.
Indeed.
We will be taking our time approaching them. And be cautious.
As you guys...
Do I see... I was going to see if I could see the path that the other party took that may have cut through the forest so our party doesn't make as much noise.
I mean, you seem to be generally meandering towards the stack. It seems like whoever made this path you're on, it's from the beach to whether this thing is.
Gotcha.
Like you've been generally angled towards it the whole time. But
How close are we? I'd like to sneak in.
like
See if I can
another
move into
half
that
hour
thing.
travel. He climbed up, saw it
Oh,
in the
oh.
distance. Yeah.
All right. No, we got plenty of time. No, that's cool.
But yeah,
Jonas, how are you doing with your leg?
It's slower going than I would like, and
Leg.
to be honest, it's quite painful. Every
Would you
step
like
in this
Lucius to see
unholy
to it?
terrain is just not good, but
Perhaps he could soothe the pain.
I think I'll be all right. Thank you.
it's too bad it
Lucius.
isn't made of wood. I could mend the leg.
Yes.
But if you would like to sneak up on the encampment, you can. It is pretty clearly thrown together from the ship's timbers and the local lumber. You do hear voices speaking the Queen's English.
I'm gonna try to sneak up.
Like, is it just the Lucius that hears that?
Anybody that is, coming up. But you can give me a stealth roll, Lucius. As
I'm
is
gonna bring
befitting your station.
There we go.
Lucius falls out of a tree. Yeah, no. This is pretty clearly the expedition. Lots of men milling about guard duty. Active guard patrols big wooden palisade. Odd about the palisade. Why don't you give me a common knowledge roll? Nothing odd about it. It's a big one.
Cartoonus, it's obviously the expedition.
Oh, so soon. That's more than I could have hoped for. Let us go greet them then.
And we proceed into the clearing with the group. You're not trying to hide.
Right.
Not trying to be deceptive.
Well, except for Lucius.
No,
No,
they don't know that.
For half a second, rifles raised, and then they see that you're not Redman, and ease about, and they go get the friar, right? And a portly fellow comes out and introduces himself as Friar Pablo. Seems quite distressed. He's got the monk pate brown robe,
Greetings, Captain Coratunas, formerly of the Lex Talionis.
Hello, my friends. Hello. I am afraid that you come at a bad time.
Has McBryde died?
That cannot be ascertained. We have not seen him in a couple of weeks.
Disappointed. Then it perhaps is a bad time.
Indeed, he went after the father who disappeared on a fool's errand to bring the Lord's word to the Redmen.
Ha! Another one of your missionaries.
Indeed.
We saw one or two on the great ship.
That's got to be the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. Trying to bring.
I can't say I'm in disagreement.
Certainly an island filled with people that will kill you if you get near it.
Everybody give me a notice roll, vision based.
Hey, I see some.
I'm just gonna swivel over there and see it.
A red man comes out of a tent and says, "Not entirely foolish." And then Pablo goes, "Oh, yes, there are exceptions, of course. Meet Christian Sunday, our convert. He's rare among his kind. He's more sensible."
Did he take the name or was he given the name?
Is there a distinction? We couldn't pronounce what he went by before.
I took the name Koratunis. I was not given the name Koratunis.
The name suits me and my devotions.
It's a name of the religion you follow now, and its holiest day. It's ludicrous.
This is a stand against my honor. Now that's enough, Christian Sunday. We don't do that anymore, remember? He
What's your
snarls
middle
a
name,
little.
Easter?
Captain, I'm kind of surprised you're familiar with the Christian faith.
Perhaps you wish to become a priest and become Father Christian Sunday.
I mean, maybe,
Right.
yeah. His name is
I'm
Christian
sure he makes
Sunday.
people
you know.
proud.
He's a convert to Christianity. He's surprisingly eloquent for an Ugak, and he doesn't look half Ugak either. He doesn't have that bastard hereditary. He is full on Ugak, 100% red man.
He's one of the good ones.
Oh Lord! Now hold on now.
He's a sellout.
Yeah.
He's an Uncle Sunday. That's what he is.
And Uncle Thrag. Yeah. No, we're not. All right, that's enough.
I'm sure your people are very, very proud of what you're doing here.
Many of them do not understand my way. They suffer from the illness.
Yes.
It's
Enough of that
an
fun.
illness.
It is.
You said that Angus McBryde was missing for 2 weeks now.
He has been. We suspect he has been devoured or sacrificed in one of the mulakto of my ignorant brethren.
Yes. Do we have a starting point for where he set off to? We desperately have need of Angus McBryde.
I am aware of the closest Ugak settlement. That would perhaps be the best locale to start. However, as it is the Lord's Day, I am afraid that we cannot set out until tomorrow.
I was not familiar with that particular adherent doctrine for Christianity. There have been in Charybdis, what are they called? They wear tiny little hats on their heads. They don't do anything on their Sabbath. I didn't know that there was a
I am unfamiliar
Christian...
with your understanding of the tenets of Catholicism from the time period in the 1500s in which I have embraced it. But I assure you that we don't generally perform duties on the Sabbath.
As you say.
Captain, we call it the day of rest.
What on earth for? Oh, no.
Because I've got joy with what he's done for me for reflection and prayer.
We wish to rest then for the day, and then tomorrow go retrieve Angus McBryde, dead or alive.
Indeed, the encampment is 2 days' travel by foot through the dense jungle canopy. Are you prepared for such a journey?
No.
Then I recommend you see to preparing. We are low on stock here. Our ship should have returned several weeks ago with supply from Baltimore.
The storms and the giant shark that patrolled this island would have destroyed any ship.
Jinkatan, the Dolaksha.
Yes, the beast that ate my ship.
I see. They are further along than I suspected with their blasphemies.
Is it really a blasphemy if it works?
That's the tricky thing about me adopting the Christian faith that has literally no miraculous portents in this universe versus the blood magic I grew up with, which clearly and demonstratively is miraculous. You would actually suffice to say that it would be entirely illogical to switch from a practical faith to one with no guarantee of anything. But, faith isn't logic, and it works in mysterious ways. A size of a mustard seed, move a mountain, yada yada yada.
You are by far the most well-spoken red man I've ever encountered.
There are more like me. But, Do I speak? What do you mean by us people? Yeah, I'm eloquent for Red Man. Should I go?
I don't think anybody needs to be reminded of Jonas's biases.
Right. The one eye does it.
Yeah.
There used to be more of my kind that could speak like I do. We were cursed a millennia ago, shook down from the dominant species due to our obscene fascination with the blood magics. Now most of my kin are bestial.
Yes, Beast Torothgar. We killed one of those in a gladiatorial fight.
It does not surprise me. Their cruel nature makes them susceptible to death.
I think I might like them the other way, to be honest. They don't talk so much.
You seem to have a problem with every NPC that speaks.
He has a problem with everyone.
Right.
This guy is so meta.
Right.
Unless they're paying him, and then it's just fine and dandy. Yeah, sure thing, Captain. No, yeah.
It's my major hindrance.
The Lord Christ child will see us through. I will
Sweet
spend
little 8-pound, 3-ounce baby Jesus.
Front row of a Leonard Skinner contest, or just hammer drunk. Yeah, no. He literally goes to the little makeshift chapel and pulls out his rosary and starts saying, "Hail Mary, full of grace, for I are with thee." You know, and we'll leave you guys to your evening repast. There is some dwindling supplies of fish and rice that they share with you for the evening meals, so no rations required, but they do not have the supplies for you to take. But remember, those 2 ships that they sent back were supposed to make it to Baltimore. They never made it. They're still expecting them back. Nobody shared the info. Hey, we happen to know that those ships you're waiting for, they never actually made it to the place that you're supposed to get the food from, so they're not coming and you're all fucked. But, that's fine. You don't have to share that tidbit.
We told the one.
Did you?
Red
I
Man.
missed that.
Yeah.
You said storm and sharks. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize you had. Okay. Well, never mind. Now they know then. Yes. Mm-hmm. That's why he's praying then. I will need knowledge from the Christ child. Hail Mary, full of grace. Going.
Bill Harper,
it's a very aggressive Hail Mary.
Right. Yeah.
Harper approaches the friar.
On you.
Yeah.
And you
off
as
to the
well.
side. Harper approaches the friar off to the side and do you have any Bibles? Any?
Just my copy. The father took the copies we had for the missionary work with him in his attempts to make more Christian Sundays.
And that's your chapel?
Indeed.
Over there?
It's what passes for one, certainly. Crude though it may be.
Do you mind if I go?
Oh no! By all adherents to the faith are welcome. There, my son. Yes. Go and pray.
Bill shyly.
Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me.
He throws it in the fire.
But no, Bill actually goes and finds, sees the cross on the chapel on the altar or whatever is in there, and actually kneels for the first time. And he's actually approached the chapel.
It's very hard to sit in contemplation in there because there is the giant Ugak on his knees next to you going, you leadeth me behind still waters.
That is not the weirdest thing Harper has seen. Non-phased.
Right. He's giant.
The strangest thing to him is actually seeing an altar.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, the strangest thing for him is seeing the altar.
Yeah.
Why pray to a God?
He's really almost given up on God.
Why pray to a God you cannot see when I am right here in front of you?
That is blasphemy!
Lucius, you do not wish to join the ranks of gods. They're assholes.
I've been told I'm not the kindest chap, but, We'll leave that for another day.
Yes,
I'm gonna
please.
go forage for food.
Survival roll, -2.
Same.
Same.
Yeah, same with Jonas.
Jeez.
No.
I don't care.
Mm-mm-mm.
There we go. Though. Nah.
Hey, Lucius. Hey, Jonas.
And my
So
dad's
with the
fine.
raise, I get enough for
No.
5 people.
No.
Day per raise, gentlemen. Day per raise. So that's 3 days for Jonas. It's 2 days for Lucius.
Jack and all.
Jungle fruits,
Excellent.
small, colorful birds.
So Jonas is going
For
to
the
share
penny.
some of his finds with Coratunis,
Yeah.
and at the same time, sort of like point out some of the stuff. It's a bit odd, like coming from Jonas's past life, but I mean, he did have to survive on on his own
That
for a
island
while.
for You're like, actually, if you suck the blood directly out of the neck stump, none of it is wasted. Handing him like a goal,
Yeah.
Good to the last drop. Thank you, Moon Ripples.
I'm going to approach the. No, they don't have anything to share. I was going to like whore out Lucius's ice making skills for trade, but they have nothing.
Right. No, they're waiting on that resupply, which they were. Now they're all, morale is breaking. Angus has been gone for weeks.
I can make your drinks cold.
You can make their drinks cold. They're
that would be like a luxury
water.
that they have not experienced.
True. Yeah.
Right.
No, go ahead and make their drinks chilly. Let's see here. Give me a spellcasting roll. And if you get a raise, you'll substantially improve morale.
So close.
No raise.
They're like, yeah, okay. Yay. Cold mosquito larva filled water jugs. It makes the larva a little chewier, don't it? As they, nosh through. They're not chilled, tepid, stagnant water. Well, I guess it's not chilled, stagnant water. Couldn't be chilled and tepid, but, They're rain reserves. Yeah, that's the magic. Yeah, that's what Lucius is. How the Lucius drank chilled your jugs. Yeah, right. But we're gonna head off into the jungle, guys.
The next day, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
dawn.
like midday.
Dawn breaks. We have that typical, the buzzing of the insects and the zzz, and the ooh, ah, ooh, ah, as the sun crests, dappling the jungle floor as the mist creeps in over the campsite, and the thick canopy starts to gather and coalesce the humidity in such a great extent that it drips off the leaves in big fat droplets.
If anybody notices, my skin has kind of like turned into a jungle camouflage color as we walk through. So I look really weird.
You've gone full predator.
If I was naked, I'd be invisible.
What is going on with your skin? That is
Chromatophores, baby.
It is my people's gift. In the water, we can blend into the ground effortlessly, but here there is so much depth. The irony is crushing.
Unlike the depths of the ocean, which are not crushing to my kind at all. Also ironic, don't you think?
But not literary irony, because we are speaking it.
Right, yes. I mean, technically not irony at all, because it's, but let's not get into the semantics of why Alanis Morissette needs to be slain. But, why don't you guys, excuse me, give me a fatigue roll. Let's get them vigor rolls. Oh, excuse me, spirit, not vigor. What am I doing?
Oh.
Spirit.
Spirit. Okay.
I'm good at this game. I play 3 times a week for years. Hey, look at that. Yeah, everybody. Bill, you have the hardest going of it all that time up in the trees, making your arms a little sore. Your Tarzan antics. Everybody is getting really tired of the as you're like the worst part of the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, like all fucking day, Little rhesus monkeys joining you in a pack, Some Russian gal swinging through there just for no fucking reason at all. God. Everybody complains about the fridge nuke, but nobody cares about the mass monkey rope. See, alright. We're getting off the thread. At any rate, the day passes just fine. And Coratunis, it has been a full day since you have submerged yourself in a body of water, which is problematic. Any main campsite is likely to be next to a body of water, so once you get to where you're going, there's likely to be enough water there for you to splorch yourself into. But that is going to evoke your additional fatigue roll, if I'm not mistaken.
We could dig a hole. We could dig a hole and I just shoot some ice.
Just pee in it. Ice. Yeah, there you go. That's very. Keep peeing on me. It's not enough.
No, it's not a roll. I just get fatigue.
Oh shit! Yeah, boom.
That is one of his trappings. He shoots ice shards.
Dehydration.
Out of his junk.
Whoa! That sounds like something that you need to get like mercury injections for at the clinic. You might want to.
If only you were a normal water mage, this wouldn't be an issue I'm having.
Right? Yeah. If only you would pick just the water trapping as opposed. No, specifically ice. I know we're on a water world. But ice and no healing out the gate. That's me. Right,
what? So, I totally add healing out the gate.
Yeah, healing out the gate. That's right. But, excellent. Day passes. Second day comes on hotter than hell. But it's just about a half day or so when you start to see signs. Some of the trees have been hacked with crude implements. Right, there are snares placed in the forest. Every now and then you swear in your periphery you catch a little flash of red, and the sun is high above the dense canopy being filtered through in little shafts of light, when suddenly you hear the clicking of a musket and somebody say, "Not one step further!"
Doesn't sound like an Ugak.
Wait, they're not red men at all! I say! Who are you?
Captain Coratunis and his crew, formerly of the Lex Talionis.
Captain
Lucius
Coratunis. Lucius Drake. I am Sir Angus McBryde, at your service, he says, leveling his blunderbuss up and tipping his pith helmet. Stepping out from the tree, revealing his giant bushy brown mustache and full beard, monocle going on, khaki outfit. It should be said, impeccably shaved.
We are here to, rescue you, but you appear to be in good condition.
It is not I that am needing rescue, but I am afraid the good father. He's found himself afoul of the grievous redman. Ha!
The good father.
Yes.
What father?
Oh, shit, I know his name, of course. I wrote his name, so I of course know it right off the tip of my head. It is... Father...
Coming to me?
Father Gabriel, of course, my man of God. It wouldn't do at all to leave him to the heathens.
Well, it sucks what happened to Father Gabriel, but you should probably get out of here.
I'm afraid the game is afoot. Me and my boys, he says, and he whistles, right? Makes a hand gesture, right? And 5 similarly pith-helmeted guys with leaves sticking out come up from the canopy. Blunderbuss, is that ready? We're about to raid a Redman camp, and now that you're here, that's bully.
I turn to Lucius.
This is like when we acquired Jonas. They would need us to do a thing, and then they will come with us.
Yeah, but what did these red men do to us?
They've existed.
Facts.
They are the ones who sent the shark after us, Lucius. We would have sailed into Victoria Bay if it had not been for the red men.
Whatever. I do what you tell me to do. But I don't see what they did to me. No red man ever did anything to me.
Yes, well, that's not what we're here for, is it? No, we're here for their city of gold. Ha!
They don't have cities of gold.
I tell you who did do something to me. Back in the old world, your kind locked me up. So I'm not really apt to help you. So,
wait, you were locked up by squidmen back on Earth?
Wait, he's a squid man?
Cartoonist?
No, I'm talking to him.
Oh, you're talking to me? I've never locked anyone up in my life, sir. I'm an adventurer, explorer, a man of the world.
Whatever.
All right, then.
There's a city of gold in these jungles somewhere, and if we find it, we'll all be filthy rich, sirs. Filthy rich beyond your wildest imaginations. Each one of you could have a house filled with solid gold whores.
City of gold.
A whole city of gold. Ask Christian Sunday of it. He'll tell you.
He did give us instructions on how to reach the nearest Ugak settlement, where we assumed you were held prisoner for their nefarious purposes.
No, the problem with the local Ugak settlement is that there are 30 or so of the bastards in there. And while me and my boys are rowdy indeed, we are not 30 Ugak rowdy. However, with your support, I believe we have just the ticket.
Yes. You wouldn't happen to have a water mage that businesses itself in water with you?
No, we have no magi, as it were.
Oh, could you all spit in a bucket?
That being said, the Ugak settlement is next to a fresh stream. I am sure one could submerge themselves therein.
I'm told I could easily make a block of ice and you could just, spin around on it and it would melt.
It needs to be completely submerged in water.
Yes. Unlike how we submerged Jonas in ice. It needs to be liquid water.
That was not a very pleasant experience, I must say.
Saved your life, it did.
Technically.
That may be, but...
Potentially. I mean, that's neither here nor there, really. I mean,
prove the negative! Prove the negative!
Facts.
I must admit, I'm interested in this city of gold. That might be something I'm willing to look for.
Father Gabriel wandered into their camp ostensibly to spread the word of Christ, but also to locate a tablet that said to be a map that'll lead us to the keys required to bring the Golden City to fruition. It's a whole city of gold, man!
Please don't misunderstand me. I'm all for finding a city of gold.
You, sir! It's the kind of thing legacies are built on.
We have to summon a city of gold?
Yes, apparently it's in some clouds or some nonsense. I don't know how long you've been here, but things are quite wacky.
Do you know a bloke named Olmec? You kind of sound like Olmec.
I've never heard of an Olmec before in my life, sir.
I believe there was an old legend of a hidden temple. You kind of sound like Olmec.
I am merely recounting what I have heard of the Ugak religion, sir. It is said that thousands of years previously, they were the most advanced society on all of Charybdis.
That is a lie.
No one knows what the hell I'm talking about, by the way.
No, I mean, I watch Nickelodeon, man. Come on. I'm picking up what you're laying down. I'm trying not to. All right? But, no.
Yeah. Enough of these lies. Enough of this weight. I need that water.
Look, he says, and he pulls out, all right, like a solid gold tablet, right? That's it's unmistakably an Ugak's face, snarling, carved in relief, but also wearing clothes like a helmet with ornate solid gold. Look, man!
Can we trust this lot?
Who would make such a thing? If not for the ancient Ugak themselves. I'm actually trying Dave Barry here. I don't know if you guys are. He's a snuff box.
I pull cartoonist to the
Boosh.
side.
Yeah.
Pull cartoonist to the side. Can we trust this lot? I mean, they're trying to convert Redmond to Christianity.
Oh, the priest is.
Oh no, that was a ruse. No, simply to get in their good graces, sir. We already got the one Christian Sunday. If we could get a couple more of the bastards on our side with that bit of gobbledygook, the better, I say.
We need Angus McBryde, and he needs the father. So we will get the father, and then we will take Angus McBryde to see the hag.
To see what now?
Fair.
We need you to destroy the sea hags.
And how am I meant to do that?
You were supposed to know something about the red mage, the red...
Look, this is a fantastic conversation. I'm sure we can have another time once we're all in a safer location.
Yeah, let's get you near some water.
To move, and they still stand here talking about gold and Ugaks.
Let's get you near some water quickly.
There is a stream certainly running through the jungle about waist deep that you can submerge in for an hour if everybody kind of want to sit around and twiddle their thumbs while you get sufficiently hydrated.
Like plump up and reverse prune finger.
Right, reverse prune finger for sure. Fatigue remuvulated.
Mm-hmm.
And it is apparent that there is a large Ugak campsite. Several fires burning. The smell of meat and, excrement thick on the smokes in the air. Also, tanged rich with iron. The, coppery kind of. They do those blood pool things everywhere. They're real big on those. I believe that Christian Sunday referred to them as mulak toes.
Jonas,
will take an especially wide berth.
This is your chance, Jonas.
Right,
revenge is upon you.
Jonas just goes run screaming and Jonas Porter! So I am not sure what you guys want to do. The next scene is really big. Now I had this kind of plotted out for not taking 40 minutes at the beginning of the episode to get the episode actually started, right? So we have like 40 minutes more. Can people hang for 40 minutes more?
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm the only East Coast.
Genocide.
Yeah, genocide.
Yeah, murder hobo. Yeah, I'm clear.
All right.
Ugak doesn't count.
Only 30 of them. I mean, women and children shouldn't count.
Right. Well, no, they're going to be in the tents that you burn. I imagine there.
We'll get them too.
Yeah, the sand women's and the sand children's is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's pull this nonsense up here.
There's a lot of frustration needing to be worked out, and the Ugak exist.
And the Ugak exist. Wow. You had to take it there, though.
What is Latin for the Carthaginians exist?
Oh, fuck! What is it?
Well, that's Carthago delinda est. So
yeah.
Delinda est.
Yeah. Carthage must be destroyed. Yeah. And then it's alt to drop. This is a big one, guys.
If only we had someone who knew Latin.
Right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I wasn't.
Or like the Or like the significance of like Cicero's dialogue or anything like that, you know? Like who's Cicero? Do we know anything about that guy? Is it Cicero? I think it's Cicero, right?
It actually probably is Cicero.
You know.
Well, it depends on whether you're using classical or
Whoa.
the
Here we go.
Oh,
Here we go.
Lord.
We were just fucking around, Porter.
classical pronunciation, Kikero. Come on, guys, get it right.
Whoa. That was a little weeby though. You kind of hit those K's just a touch. Tee Kikero Kanjiro-san. Tee. That's what I got out of that. Latin's just a cover for his like body pillow.
If he had a Cicero body pillow.
Oh my god. I kind of want a Cicero body pillow.
I mean, that would be like.
There's
impressive.
that one noteworthy bust of him. You could totally make one. Oh my god. Yeah, this is only the biggest combat ever.
It would be sweet, the wolf mother of, what is it, Romulus and Remus?
Remus, yeah.
Yeah. That'd be a sweet body pillow with, well, no, I'll stop right there.
That hairline, that nose.
Yeah, the big old, yeah. No, I mean, he's stately looking, right? Like, I would snuggle up to Cicero. Oh, what if it was Cicero on one side and Marcus Aurelius on the other side, right? And you just have this big, like, Western civilization boner.
Or you'd have like the Century of Emperors series, where it's like the best emperors in a row body pillow series.
We're making up a whole
People are
scanning
Twitch. People are scanning Twitch channels like, what the fuck am I watching?
For something that's not letting me add you guys to the combat tracker.
So Toa does bring up a good point, though. There's been a few bennies that.
Oh yeah, we'll get it. We're.
Ignore the GM one.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And then it adds you with I really dislike Fantasy Grounds Unity. Did it just crash? Don't you do it, Fantasy Grounds Unity? It's hanging on me right now.
It's saying, hey, it's midnight.
What is happening? No, don't give me the white screen.
It's rebooting the server.
Oh.
No, I'm still in. I can like access stuff.
I'm in too.
Okay, well maybe it's just thinking. It doesn't seem like it's just thinking though.
Yeah, I mean like.
Yeah, I'm in.
I've got the spinning wheel of death.
Yeah, I can still bring up maps.
Oh shit! Oh, it was just thinking real hard. But then it moved your token. It moved you back out of the combat. Oh no, it did. Okay, there you are. So there's Bill Harper. Okay, let's see if it's gonna make me think literally every time I do that now. Did it add cartoonist? Oh, it did.
And Toa's saying there is a site that we can make custom body pillows.
Well, Toa, the fact that you knew that though, like, I might have to pull you off our mod team, dog. I'm just.
Mine is definitely lagging.
Yeah, no, it's fucked right now. Give me a second.
It's like I can't move windows. There you go. A bunch of you just popped all in the combat tracker.
Yeah, it's not. It's functioning like a $140 piece of TTRPG software should.
Now tokens are loading.
Yeah, I'm slowly adding in the. I
really think you should change your name, Pegleg Porter.
Pegleg Porter for sure. The alliteration is nice. Here we go. All right, now I just have to individually drag you guys into the sheet from there. And then Bill Harper, I guess we'll give him a token too. All right. And are we going to let him on the map? Oh, shit, maybe. It's too much to ask for. It's like, why would the basic mechanics function of it, you know? Come on, cartoonist token. You can do it. All right, Lucius. There you go. Come on, bud. Yay! It's so bad. Like, they fix it, and then the very next update breaks something else in it. They have the worst development cycle. All right, but you can see Angus and his Rough Riders are going to take the southern pass. We recommend you go north. We will encircle them and press therein. There will be no way to get inside that we've seen as they build their walls extra tall. I suppose you could attempt to scale them and gain entry that way, but...
Could I get the map shared?
No! I refuse to allow you to see the map in real time. That would give you a tactical advantage.
That is a bigger.
That is so cool.
Yeah,
of you.
for real.
What's cool?
That is not loaded, but everything's line of sight's loaded. The grid is loaded, but not the map. It
Nice.
looks
Let me
really
know.
rough.
Father
There it goes.
Gabriel's really far away, and
Father Gabriel has completely disappeared. You can see him even with line of sight. What?
we can see all the bad guys too.
What? Is line of
And we
sight
can
not
see
functioning? Oh.
No, it is.
From the light source, which is coming from the up northeast.
What
Yeah, it's
the-
weird.
What in the
Yeah,
Sam
line of
hell?
sight.
The map
Weird.
just popped in for me.
Now, when I click on my character,
Oh,
line of
okay.
sight works. So
Yeah,
I'll
there
do
it
the good.
goes.
I'll do the nice thing, and I'll click on my character.
That
So
is
now I have no idea.
ridiculous. All right, yeah, and there's nobody.
All right, so-
It's a camp filled with random. I mean, you hear Ugek chanting. You hear, you know, yeah.
I think it's that.
Ooga,
I think
ooga,
it's that.
chaka, ooga, ooga,
Whatever-
ooga, chaka.
Whatever you enable to allow us to see other people when we're not on the map, I think that's what did that.
That's gross. They need to fix that. No, we just need to move to Foundry. We're moving to Foundry eventually. I'm hand transcribing thing laboriously. We're talking hundreds of hours of my life just to never have to use this software again. That's how much I dislike it. Oh yeah, and Benny. Where was that? Didn't we miss some there? Jonas got one.
And the
GM
GM
got one. Thank you. Boom.
No, they rescinded the GM one.
That's not how that works, I'm afraid. But, all right.
I tried.
The game's afoot, he says. Charge! And, you know.
They will be the distraction, but I do wish that Angus would
Wow,
survive.
with the bugle.
Yeah, no, he carries a bugle with him for just such occasions. It would be underhanded to try and catch them on their back foot.
We'll go the northern way.
All right, with that.
Captain, I'll stay with Angus and keep him alive.
Joker bonus.
Bill, I admire your initiative. However, I do believe we will need you with us.
Okay.
Are there really like 50 plus 60 of these guys in here?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Also, we're kind of gods at this point on land.
That is true, yeah.
Put us in a
had
ship,
bad luck
and
with
it's
the ship.
just like they're made of paper.
You say they're gods, the first one's gonna run out and like throw his spear and kill two of you with his like 92. He rolls on a d6 because we're playing Savage Worlds and it does not care for your hubris.
What is God to unbeliever?
Right? Your God no better than Christ, child. Alright, let's see
Little
here.
7 pound 6 ounce.
Baby Jesus. Hammer drunk first row Leonard Skinner contest, Sir TB. What in the hell? What? That's not...
Was the plan for us to go around the top side? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, northern. While they go south, we go north.
Alright, yeah, no, that was in there. Alright, excellent. My God, Fantasy Grounds does not like big combat either, apparently. That's fun.
Yeah, it's lagging.
31 of them.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Thank God they're using spears, though.
They're all invisible, you know. They have clubs too.
I'm
Once
just
they
glad I only
realize
have
that
one
you're skilled against.
Skilled
Yeah.
against spears.
Yeah, they're drumming back there. They're not giving a
warriors.
damn.
Where's the red man farmer?
They're having just like a big red man off back there. It's oh my God, but I have to click through them because there's the ones at the front gate. Hey, yeah, like this fella here.
I just did this weekend on Curse of Strahd with all the twig blights.
Oh God, that fight is so brutal on Fantasy Grounds. On anything though, it's just really poorly paced. There's no way to make anybody fight 50 of something in an RPG. without some kind of mass combat. I almost did mass combat or dramatic action on this, but I was like, no. This is the first time you guys have been back since you've become badasses, and I've thrown just, like, rank-and-file dudes at you en masse for you to Kill Bill your way through. Unfortunately, we got this first wave here where they're back there having drum circles before we get the cool techno music kicking in. "46, 46, 46. Which one is 46? None of you? Why would you flash over here? What?
Oh, never mind.
What?
No,
What?
just-
You son of a bitch! There was no 46 there. You know, he's just gonna, even if he is there, I don't even care. They're gonna wait for you guys. Oh my god, yeah. There's no way I'm going through this. We'll be here all night. They are going to react. Jonas up first. Only like number 92 in the combat track. Oh, is it gonna let me? There we go. Yay, Jonas!
I feel like we went through the entire deck.
Pretty much, yeah. We're down in the 4s. Wait, where? Yeah, no, we're not all the way in the 4s. We're like in the 7s. Oh, no, never mind. We're at like 10. We're nowhere near through the deck. They just rolled really well.
What number am I? Or like what card am I?
Let me scroll through here. You are Ace, One-Eyed Jonas.
Ooh, okay.
All of that was... Wait, what the fuck? I don't know what just happened to the combat tracker there. I didn't re-round things. Yeah, Fantasy Grounds is wonderful tonight. But anyhow, we're going to go from here. Yep. We're going to skip some Redmond.
Okay, well, I will, with my awesome ace, hobble my way forward slowly.
Yep. Clunk, tick, clunk, tick,
Yeah,
clunk,
my pace
tick.
is a 4 now.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Is it a 5? I think, I don't remember.
Clunk,
I'll have to
tink,
check.
clunk, tink. 5.
This wretch lurches towards them.
All right. I'll get you for my eye. Walking on his one good leg for 2 days through the fucking jungle. Just getting ready for it. Why is it? It takes a second for even me to load your guys' point of view. That's so stupid.
All right, I moved up.
All right. Angus
Actually,
McBryde.
Should I run?
I mean, you should have if you were gonna.
It's all good.
Angus McBryde is up, and he is going to level his flintlock pistol and say, "Have at you!" and fire it at Redman Warrior 16 in front of the pack there. And the dice are just gonna hang in the air above him because it doesn't wanna do anything apparently. It's holy wow, Fantasy Grounds. Still not rolling it. The dice. There we go. Yay! Yay! Hit. Don't buy this software, guys. Like, just don't.
Yeah.
Just
Now
don't.
I'm clocking. There it goes.
Don't buy it at all. Don't spend your money on it. Buy Foundry. Hell, at this point, I hate Roll20, and I would suggest Roll20 over Fantasy Grounds Unity. It is just, they keep botching it over and over and over again. If you can't put 20 tokens on a map and roll dice over them, you don't have good software. That's just... And that's like the bare bones function. I don't even have any of the like effects overlays going on this map. It's just real simple line of sight. It's just trash. And he shook. Took that long to roll. Angus McBryde and Angus McBryde 2. Uh-oh. I know what happened there. That's fine. Holy hell. We might have to stop for the night, guys. I can't do anything on this combat tracker without a 15-second delay. I wonder if it's this build of Fantasy Grounds, if it's this... I mean, I've done this many things before. I've had a Hell on Earth map that looked like this, and it did not chug like this. I think it must be this
It's got to
build.
be the update. Yeah, because this weekend I did it on Curse of Strahd, And while it was tedious, it was not
Right,
doing this.
right. I mean, I'm still waiting for it to delete that entry I asked it to delete like 20 seconds ago. Yeah, that's uneventful, but dude, I mean, it's just been tech issues start to finish tonight. I think we're gonna call it here, guys. We're gonna reset this combat here. This will be a good jumping off point for next week. You'll get a better strategic position. Hopefully, the map will it still hasn't deleted that thing. I literally asked for it a minute ago. The moral of the story is do not buy Fantasy Grounds. Foundry is $50 one-time purchase. I've spent nearly $3,000 between Fantasy Grounds Unity, and software licenses for it because I don't like to steal software. But yeah, so don't buy that. Buy Foundry, use Roll20, use Astral. Use anything else. It's literally, this is the worst of the bunch. But from the League of Gentlemen Explorers to yourself, may your dice always roll hot when you are not using fucking Fantasy Grounds as trash ass nonsense. Thanks for watching, guys.
Good night.
Come on, you can end whenever, stream.